Our question today is from Amal, who has just a little guy, and she writes, "My son is 2 years and 8 months. We use the 1, 2, 3 method, and he goes to timeout into his room with the door open. If we close the door, he throws a tantrum. However, he doesn't see us, and we don't see him, which is fine. We don't use it consistently, which is not fine, and it's also used at daycare. My question is this: my son wants to leave with the grandparents every time they come to visit. When we say no, he has a meltdown. It doesn't help that the grandparents don't like to see him crying, and he ends up going with them. What should we do?" Well, Amal, first of all, this is not a big problem. It's a very normal problem, but it is a little bit complicated, and you need to know what to do. The solution's fairly simple, but it's not always easy to implement. First of all, you have to look at it this way. Your son's tantrum, fortunately or unfortunately, is a profound compliment to his grandparents, because he's saying how much he enjoys being with them. Unfortunately, his tantrum is not a compliment to his parents, and so you might take it in a little bit different way. But here's what you do. You don't want to have him go with them. I mean, after all, he has to live at home, and so he's got to come back there sooner or later. So you want to become what I call the master of the quick exit. This is covered in 1, 2, 3 Magic under separation anxiety. This is not a separation anxiety problem, but that's where you'll find the quick exit. So when it's time to go, you have the grandparents say goodbye, give them a kiss, tell them when they'll see him again, and then they get out of there as fast as possible. You'll find, and you probably found already, the more you try and reason or reassure or whatever, the worse the tantrum gets. You may also find that he's so mad by the time they leave that distraction doesn't help either. So it's time to just drop it. You may use a timeout. Be very, very gentle, but in a way, it's kind of a cute problem. I don't think you think it's cute when it's going on, but it's a very normal problem. So be the master of the quick exit, stop talking, and tell the grandparents to get out of there.